about you?
Sure. My name is Dawn Cornett. I live in Northwest Indiana, about 25 miles east of Chicago. We're right on the southern tip of Lake Michigan. About 2.5 years ago, 2 years ago, a couple months, a girlfriend of mine had posted on Facebook that her whiplash for over 20 years in her neck felt great. And I said, well, what are you doing? I've had rheumatoid arthritis since I was a kid, and I've been miserable for 45 years. And so she tells me about LifeWave. And I was a medic firefighter for 20 years. So when she told me about it, I said, girl, I don't think that's a thing. And she goes, I'm telling you, it works. And I said, well, what do I have to lose? Honestly, she let me know that there's a money back guarantee. So I said, all right, I'm going to buy these. Don't call me. Don't text me. Leave me alone. I'm going to use them, and I'm not selling anything. That's what I told her. So I got them in the mail. I bought our core package, got them in the mail. On day 3, the menopause brain fog was gone, like a light switch, just completely gone. I was like, oh, come on, there's no way. And then day 5, I was at cardio drumming, which I've been doing for 2.5 years. And my shoulders always hurt when we do shoulder shrugs. And they didn't hurt. And I thought, come on, this is psychosomatic. This is really not working this well. And then on day 7, I got out of bed and I didn't hurt. And I thought, wait a minute. So I went in the kitchen, I took all my supplements that I take every day, and then I reached up in the cabinet to get my Excedrin that I've taken 2 every morning, 1 every afternoon for over 20 years. And I didn't need it. And I haven't used it since. Right. So I don't even buy them anymore. So a couple of times, because I forgot we had IceWave, I had a headache like twice in this last 2 years, and I reached for Tylenol. I'm like, I don't have any, So that's the main things that have happened to me right away. But over the last 2.5 years, I have my eyesight's better, documented by a doctor. I don't wear cheaters anymore. My hearing, because I was a firefighter for so long, I have to do a hearing test at work every year. And my hearing is better now than it was in the year 2000. And the nurse, when she did my test in February, she goes, I don't know if something's wrong here. And I said, no, it's my magic patch. And she's like, what are you talking about? I said, it didn't surprise me when she said, I don't understand how your hearing is better now, 25 years later. My smell's better. My skin, I used Zest bar soap and no moisturizer until I was 35 as a firefighter. I didn't care. So I had some pretty deep wrinkles going on and was looking my age. I'm 55. And nobody believes me now that I'm 55.
Wow.
I was at my daughter's a singer, and we were at a gig of hers the other night. And a lady that follows their band, she's a new singer. A lady says, oh, Maddie, you did great, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, didn't she do great? And I said, yeah, that's my baby. And she goes, how old are you, Maddie? And she's, I'm 25. And she goes, you have a 25-year-old? And I'm like, yeah, I'm 55. She said, you are not 55. I said, yeah, I'm 55. She goes, well, what are you doing? So I told her about the patches, actually patched her in the middle of the bar. So, yeah. But my skin looks fantastic. I lost over 130 pounds many years ago and kept it off, but I had loose skin. And my skin, actually, the collagen's coming back. Gosh, what else? Oh, mosquitoes. We have terrible mosquitoes up here in the summertime. I have not been bitten by a mosquito in 2 years.
Wow.
My skin, I've had very dense breast tissue since my 40s when I first started having mammograms. When I had my mammogram, after just patching for 7 months, my breast tissue was normal. They're no longer dense breast tissue. Wow. Gosh, what else? I had a jammed thumb for like 5 years. My husband was goofing around and accidentally jammed it. And it wouldn't hurt all the time, but it hasn't hurt since. My husband, he's crashed more times than I can count on dirt bikes and motorcycles. He races. And he was my biggest skeptic, and he uses them every day and feels good. So
I bet, yeah.
So we've been just patching along, plugging along every day. And more things just keep coming up and coming up. Something recently happened, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, taste buds. Taste buds. Everything tastes fantastic like you're a kid. So we always have to say, is it the patches, or does it really taste that good?
It's amazing. Yeah, we've been on them about 6 months. And like you say, all the time there's something different happening, something improving all along. Let me ask you this. Let's say you talk to somebody and say, well, I tried those patches for like 5 days or a week or something. I didn't see any difference. What would you advise to those people?
Well, most people are going to be, our age, although we do have athletes that use them and, younger people that have great results. But, I'm 55 and I certainly didn't get into the condition that my body was in. I beat it up for 20 years as a firefighter. That's hard work. And
Right.
so if I would have said after a week, I'm very fortunate that in 7 days that, I had the great results I did. But a lot of people take time. My husband took 6 weeks. He got the taste bud thing first and his eyesight got better. He's like, oh, I don't care about that. I just want to feel better. And I'm like, well, you beat yourself up for 55 years. Give it time. And it took him 6 weeks. And then one day he said he was doing this and he goes, you know what? My neck doesn't hurt. And it hurt for over 20 years. And I said,
Wow.
see, it takes time. So, they do suggest a month per decade of life to give it a fair shake. And I think everybody could probably do that, and notate the little things. I didn't notice that. Oh, my hair grows so fast that I have to cut my bangs every week. My nails, since I was a firefighter, I don't do my nails but once or twice a year. I cut them off all the time, and now I'm cutting them off all the time. Gosh, I can't even think everything. It's just everything is fantastic. I feel 25 again. I really do.
Right. Right. Well, I'm 76, and I know exactly how you feel because I have more energy now, I think, than I did when I was 55.
Right.
I'm just feeling better every day, and just life is looking greater every day due to the fact
really
I'm out of pain and
really
seeing all these changes. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know what an honor it was for you to come on and share with us.
I
We
appreciate it.
appreciate it so much, and hopefully this will reach somebody that needs to hear what they've done for you. But if you're out there and you're watching this and you want more information, if you're friends with Dawn, contact Dawn and she'll get you more information. Or if you're friends with us, contact me or Donna, and we'll certainly try to help you as well. And if someone just shared this video with you, we'll get back with the person who shared this video with you, and they can get you more information.
Absolutely.
Dawn, thank you again. And if I can ever help you, just call us, okay?
Yeah. It was nice meeting you, Donna, and it's good talking to you, Frank.
All righty. Thank you so